Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all keeping well. Back with another live show on the channel. Preview time for the final game of Euro 2024 against Spain. Is it coming home tomorrow? We shall wait and see. A poll is already up in the chat, guys. So get voting it, and that will be closed when the show finishes. And let's see what people have put. For will it be coming home tomorrow? But you know what to do, guys, as well. If you enjoyed tonight's show, give us a thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results on YouTube. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video does take place as well. So that notifies you what comes up on the channel week in, week out. And if you'd like to give a donation, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button to become a member, and you'll be put to the prize draw we do on the channel as well. We'll dive into a few comments that have come in. See you there. Says Andrew, good afternoon. I just can't get that catchy new song of PG's out me head. It's a banger. Yeah, I did have a listen to it, actually. Evening, Ian. Good evening, Julie. Is it coming home? We hope it is. We'll get our score predictions come the end of the show as well. You're just saying hello to each other. Well, hello. Hope you're well, Clarky. As well. Good evening, Mick. Evening, Peter Mason. How are you doing tonight, lads? Very well.
This is just. Oh.
If you just evening, says Tom. Well done, Mason. Is it? Are we going to do it tomorrow?
It all depends if it turns up.
Can we turn up? Are we going to turn up? That's the question.
Hopefully.
We've got to, because Spain's going to be a really challenging game. Look how good they've been in this competition. Look at the goals that they've scored as well. And that's why they're in the final as well. That's one of the teams that's deserved to be in this final as well. So it's going to be, we have to be right on our game. If we take the lead, we got to build on that. Because you know what happens when we sit back, particularly in finals?
We'll get battered.
And that's what we don't want. We want to get it done over the 90 minutes. I don't want to take it to a penalty shootout again, to be honest. I really don't. I want us just to go out there and try to win the game for all the way to the 90 minutes. This time tomorrow will be the start of the second half. And I said, hope you're keeping well.
This was who. I'm just going to quickly show. This was who was at the Gates game today.
No, who was it?
Bellingham's mum and dad.
Oh, it's Bellingham's mum and dad. Nice one. Did the Mackhams get beat by Gateshead, Mason? Go on, take that away.
It got beat 2-1. Obviously, as I've just showed you, that Jude Bellingham's mum and dad were there as well.
And I said, welcome to my bedrooms. And people just saying hello to each other in the chat.
Scan it below.
No problem. So I'll just talk away. But let us know, guys. Can we do it tomorrow? Let's hope we can do it. It's not going to be easy, but let's go all out and just win this game. I like to see England win as much as the next bloke, but sometimes you just have to face facts. We'll get a good pulse in tomorrow, says William. We'll wait and see. It isn't going to be easy at all. Spain have been very good in this tournament. So that's why it's going to make this game very, very interesting tomorrow. Who's playing tomorrow, like says Clarky. Hang on, I need a refresh phone. It's no problem. But it's going to be a really challenging game. But if we go for it, you never know just what could happen. Really, really just don't know what could happen. Like, people have been saying that before every England game yet. Here we are. Yes, we'd be back in our sight to go out early in the tournament, and we've made it to another final. Would you believe it? We have rode our luck in games in this competition. No doubt about that, we have. But we turned up against Holland. which did surprise a lot of people, and that's why we're in a final again. Julie says, it's us. Just a cloudy talking to Julie there. I know it's a good game with Berwick Rangers winning 5-3. Who did they play? They get the Ian.
If it's Celtic Young and if it's Celtic
4-0.
Oh, fuck it up. If it's Celtic Young and Ian Fleming.
So yeah, Mason, it's do or die for us tomorrow. Whether we go home, we either take the competition or we miss out again.
Most certainly is.
Absolutely. I thought Mason had gone to put his onesie on. No.
Needed the look.
Berwick Rangers, isn't it them that have a song about six in danger? No. Huge final tomorrow. I do think Argentina will prove to be too strong for Colombia, though. Yeah, I believe that as well. I think Argentina will win the Copa America. And that's going to be an interesting game on as well. I wonder what time's that one game?
No look. Well, I got 1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock in the morning.
I said they've got a
but they're behind us sometimes.
No, they've got a third place playoff between Canada and Uruguay.
Oh well, fair enough.
Or supposed to French Canada.
Evening, Brian. I would like to think we will win tomorrow, but let's be honest, we've played absolute shite and deserve to be home already. Yeah, that's it. We haven't been great in this competition, and it's but yeah, just somehow we've made it to another final in this tournament. It's just incredible, really. It really, really is. Well, we don't like to think we can win tomorrow. Hopefully we can. It's not going to be easy at all. That's why we've got a poll up in the chat. I just got to put it on just before the show started. And let's see how many people's going to vote to say, is it coming home tomorrow? We deserve to be where we are. Well, we've rode well looking games, though, Ian, at times. And came very, very close. Yep, they have tomorrow. We'll have a step too far. But you know why? There's a reason why Spain are in this final too. Look at how they've played in this tournament as well. Look how they've beaten. Look at the goals they've scored. And some really good players they've got on the side, which we'll discuss during the show as well. But yeah, Mason, there's a reason why Spain are in this final as well.
Is it just give up on Sky Sports News? Because I've got Sky Sports News on. They did nearly have a cock up against Georgia. I mean, if that hadn't been the same, we would have probably been playing Georgia. I mean, yeah, but we've got the right. We'll look out. We've got the right. We'll look out tomorrow because it'll be an interesting but a much needed win, to be honest.
Yep. But they've been absolutely fantastic in this tournament. They really, really have.
Big style.
I mean, look at the teams they've put away as well.
Germany.
Yep.
Oh no, it was France.
I know France. Yes. Of course, they've took Germany out of this tournament as well. Look who else they've beaten as well in the competition as well. Italy was another team that beat, even though it wasn't probably the greatest of games, but look what they did. Georgia, look how the way they took Georgia out 4-1 as well. They've won every game in this competition as well.
I didn't realise the Georgia assistant match I used to manage York City League.
Yeah, he did.
And I thought, what? Because I came. I know because he comes on Sky Sports News, and I just say it into my head every time I say him. I know he managed York, and I thought, what the fuck is he doing? being the assistant manager and the Euros.
Yeah.
Considering managing a shite York team. Fucking hell. In the National League, fighting relegation in the National League to be an assistant manager at the Euros. Bloody hell.
Yeah. People have said that before. Every game you have. No, it was not missing. It was Haddington. Okay, then. If we win tomorrow, the King will call a bank holiday. Yes, there's been talks of that as well. Ultimately, it doesn't matter, though. If it come to England winning the Euros or Newcastle winning a corner in the friendly against Hull, I take the latter every time. Absolutely, Tom. Totally.
Especially with Hull losing 3 of the best freaking players and all. Christ on a bike.
Well, I hope I'm wrong, says William. If we didn't win, there's only one reason, because we haven't been playing 3 lines on a shirt on every radio station.
Peter, I'm not joking. No, they've lost they're losing the 3 best players, you know. They've lost Liam Delap to Ipswich, Jacob Greaves Ipswich, and they're losing that left mid. Philippe, whatever he's called, Villa. So they've lost the 3 best players.
Well, it's not down to Charlie, it's the government who decides, says Tom. Yeah, will be. The government said if you win, there will be a bank holiday. Anthony Gunn put a picture of MGW on Instagram earlier with a Love Haunted England flag. Is it a hint? We'll wait and see tomorrow, though. Starmer dropped the hit. If we win, there could be a bank holiday or mark the occasion in some other way. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Andrew says, DB, good evening all. How do I had to duck out in fresh? No problem, and wrong, Tom. The government can request it, but ultimately the King has the final say, apparently. Oh, well then. The Avon Starmer said we will celebrate it somehow, but I won't call it a bank holiday. I don't want to jinx it. Well, we'll wait and see what happens if we win it or not. It's okay. It's a MGW to Newcastle, says.
Aye, Philogene, That's who it is. The left
Philogene. Incorrect. He is a constitutional monarch, not an absolute monarch. The monarch doesn't make these decisions. Oh, well then. Fair do. So, yeah. But the lineup's got to be right tomorrow. It'd be interesting to see what he goes with. He could well be keeping it the same by the looks of it. Because, do you know what? Well, the only one I want to see taken out is Harry Kane. I mean, there's still something not right with Kane, unfortunately, Mason. We want to see him taken out the side for the final. I don't care if people say if it's a final or not. He's still not looked comfortable in this tournament. He still wasn't good last game, I thought. That was only Poirot's player, I thought, in the last game. Rice didn't look good at times, but Kane has just been stinking at times in this tournament.
He's got to start either Watkins or Tony, because I feel like both of them have made an impact when they've been on the pitch at the times they were on. They've got to start. He's got to start one on the 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, and then you bring Harry Kane on at some point, probably in the second half. But look at it's just Tony. He makes the run. He's in the box trying to make the runs. The same with Watkins. Look how Watkins was right up there for the winning goal. What Kane wouldn't be there. He'd still be far back. Fanny around the centre circle wherever he is. I actually think football is coming here. I reckon it'll be a high scoring game, then we'll win on penalties. I don't want it to go on penalties, to be honest.
Please, not penalties, man. Devon jinxed it after what happened the fucking last time, please.
Oh, no. I want to see it done in a full 90 minutes. Oh, yeah, lads, hope you're well, Lee. All we have to do is fluke one more game. Why not? Well, or if we go out and just show Spain what we're capable of doing, and if we win it comfortably, that would be great. Anyone see the Phone/Bellingham hybrid we have in the youngsters might have been the under 18s? No, I haven't seen that, actually. That's my ever so tipsy in a nutshell prediction, says Ant. But yeah, it's going to be.
Speaking of Bellingham, he's brought his fuck all the day, like.
No, for when they were playing Gateshead.
I did fuck all the day, like.
Sounds like he's not going to follow in his brother's footsteps anytime soon, by the looks of it.
I know. Honestly, he didn't do fuck all the day, like.
Well, there you go. He just looks like a perfect mix of both of them in the face. Oh, well. Fair enough. But yeah, it's going to be huge game tomorrow. Howie Mason, take us through the Spain team. Who have we got up there?
Here we go. Get me the thingy up. Obviously, we've got surprisingly in the Spain squad.
Oh, yep.
Figan Hoslu.
Hoslu, yep.
Obviously, he was born in Germany. But to a Spanish family until he was 10, and then until he moved back to Spain. And he's played for the likes of obviously he's just signed for Al Garafa in Qatar. So he's played for the likes of Real Madrid, Hannover, Hoffenheim, Frankfurt, Stoke, Deportivo, obviously Newcastle, Alves Espanyol, and obviously at Madrid last season.
Yep.
We've got the captain, obviously Alvaro Morata.
Morata, yep.
Is he not a Delta Molu?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure who's they're supposed to be fit and who's missing for them.
No, because he had there was something, and when somebody went onto the pitch, he got accidentally hurt by one of the security.
Oh, did he? Oof.
And he said it was said that he could be a Delta Molu, but I don't know what's been said on that yet.
We'll wait and see, I suppose.
Obviously, he's played for the likes of Real, Juve, Real twice, Chelsea, Juve had a two-season loan spell at Juve in his company at Atletico. Where's the next player? Obviously, Mr. Ayoze Belez, who was back in his homeland at Betis after when Leicester got relegated. I can't remember. I remember them 2 goals against when he first came back up here when we got beat 2-0. Sickness me that fat cockney bastard Selden Bain were back again. And I got criticised and all that, but he was still as decent himself away. Especially the Rafa.
Oh yeah,
we've got one of the best players in the midfielders in the Premier League, and
Rodri, yes, good CDM, been brilliant for Manchester City, of course.
Obviously, he's played for the likes of Villarreal. Had a season at Athletic Cup before coming to Man City, and he's been here ever since. And the next player we've got is Fabian Ruiz, who did play against for this season for PSG.
Yes.
And he's played for the likes of Betis, Elche, Napoli, and so he's been at PSG since 2022. Next player we've got is Mikel Merino.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what was said about him leaving, but apparently he was homesick and apparently he wanted to leave.
Yeah, he did.
He's played for the likes of Osasuna, had a season at Borussia Dortmund, Newcastle on a loan spell, then got made permanent, and obviously had the one season won out Newcastle, but didn't help with the Shelby and Diarmi partnership, and then since he's been at Real Sociedad for 6 years now.
He has, yep.
Next player we've got, Mr. Player out, but you'll probably get so we've got Marc Cucurella, who's currently plays for Chelsea, and he's played for the likes of Barca, Eibar, Getafe on a loan spell, and then Getafe on a permanent deal. And he has signed for Chelsea, Brighton, and he's been at Chelsea for 2 years now. Obviously, the player I've just brought up, Jesus Navas, who was at
still canny age he is now,
and he's 38 now. Was it not said that this is his last tournament?
It could be. I think it could be. Yeah,
I'm sure. I've heard he was at this was going to be his last tournament. Obviously, he was at Sevilla first spell for 10 years. Obviously, he was at Man City for 4 years, and he's been at Sevilla ever since, and basically been there ever since. Apparently, he was. I think I've read as well. Navas was homesick and wanted to go back to Sevilla. That's why he had left Man City. That's what I read. That's what I'd read. That he has a funny story what just came up here. Apparently he was going to go to Chelsea in 2006, but that broke down because of homesickness, because he was homesickness, and that's why I read about him leaving Man City as well. But it's still, I can't believe it's mad he's still knocking about, like, especially with Sevilla. Obviously we've got David Villa. Basically he played all of his career in this country, to be honest. He's played for the likes of Blackburn, Southport on loan, Brentford, and he's signed for Brentford in 2019. And was obviously had a season also, but now being made permanent. And the last player I've got is Aymeric Laporte. Once I get it up. There we go. Obviously, we know he's French, but his great grandparents were actually born in the Basque county, whatever you want to call it. So basically, his great grandparents are Spanish, but he was born in France. Basically, he was playing for Athletic Bilbao, but people say why play for Athletic Bilbao with the policy of the signing players from the Basque region. He basically signed for them because he had links to the Basque region because of his great grandparents. Obviously, had 4 or 5 years at Man City, and obviously it's Al Nassr now. So he's partially Spanish through his great grandparents who are from the Basque county, if you want to. I should have just said the Basque region. So he's half majority French due to his great grandparents being from the Basque region. So that's a little bit of facts about there. I Mark Laporte.
Yeah, interesting. But the big player, which I know you didn't bring on, the big one, the big threat for them is Nico Williams.
Yes, it's surprisingly we've been linked with him and all. But I'm surprised you know what it is. I'm surprised he hasn't went down the road with his brother, because his brother plays with Ghana.
Yeah, he does.
Because the parents are from Ghana. It's a big surprise. His brother must be kicking himself now, not playing for Spain.
He could well be.
There's another threat and all. Whose birthday is it? Who has just turned 17 as well today.
Oh, Yamal. Yes, it is.
Yamal.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Being really good. It's him as well.
He's basically the Spanish Chris Rigg.
He just looks like a perfect mix of them both in the face, this Southgate. England win the Euros tomorrow, Newcastle win the World Cup. See, I'd love us to win a trophy. That's the thing. I have my bags packed, so if you win, I have a one-way ticket to Outer Mongolia, says Ian. But going back to Lee's comment, I just would love to see Newcastle win, lift a trophy. That's what I'll probably be enjoying the most. But if England still win the Euros tomorrow, they'll still be celebrating that as well. Sorry, miss, but I predict pens. I'm never wrong. Don't worry, I never predict games right. Bloody always get it wrong.
Who said that?
And Acid.
Oh, yes.
So Giving the card took him out, but I think he's okay. I like Perez. Yeah, I did like Perez. He did start off the season very slow in that. But he does start to pick up as soon as the season goes on. Perez, Miggy, and Rondon were class that half season. Yes, they were. Yes, he definitely were. And then we moved Rondon on because we didn't want to sign. Well, we let Rondon go back to West Brom, and then he goes off to China because we didn't want to pay the money for him. And we were never going to turn away 30 million for Perez. Evening, Pete. Hope you're well. Loving the stream as always. Cheers, man. Sent you a picture on Insta of the phone /Bellingham look like. I'll check that after the show, Cloggy. I've had to switch phones, so I'm back. It's Acid again, using another one. That's fine. If we win tomorrow, do we still hate Southgate? It should be his last tournament. His football's just not enjoyable at all, Mason.
Nah. I mean, game on Wednesday. It was shite at times.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the freaking point? And we had that one moment of luck.
Yes, we've only really showed up in one game, and that was the Holland game.
No.
That's been the problem. We've just managed to sneak away through the other games. That's the thing. Just put up some funny things in the chat, Huey. Do you know who I am? Yes, you do, mate.
It's not Portland.
No. If you like football, yes. Do you hate Southgate? Yeah. I'm Ronnie Pickering. Yes, salt and vinegar, please. The Basque Country spans both Spain and France. In the 90s, French player Les Arazu played for Bilbao as he was a French Basque. Oh, yeah, there you are. He was. Do you want bare knuckle? Nico Williams looks brilliant. Big leagues for Barcelona. I think there'll be a lot of teams after him as well. Hi, Peter Mason. All up. Well, coffee. When I was 16, I was watching anime and playing video games. Here is Lamal scoring wonder goals in a major FIFA tournament. Nice. Fun. It's hard to look past the 3-0 Spain win tomorrow, but you never know. We've just got to turn up tomorrow, David. That's the main thing. I'm doing that the same decades later. I love Perez. I did. Come on, and I will run to. You just say no. Late to the show due to a power cut evening. Hope you're well, Wacky.
The fact is, can't just quickly come back. That
you want to see some puppies. Play for who?
You can play for Morocco as well.
Oh, well.
But I know where he's going to be playing for the rest of his career.
Aye, Spain. Mason, do you want to see some puppies? Well, watch last night's show was funny as with Chippers when Lewis turned his cap on. Yeah. I win for Swansea today, Mason against the mighty Swindon Town. I think he was linesman. Was Swansea playing the day, were they?
I wouldn't beat Swindon 3-1 or 2-1, I think.
I heard on the grapevine that the FA are keeping Snooze on as England manager no matter what the results tomorrow. He's got to be moved on. Charlie. Who says Wacky? Now we can't. Not now we can't, no. I predict England to win 1-0 tomorrow. Penalty gift to Harry Kane, says Coffee. If we'll take that. As long as we just win the game. We just want to win the game in 90 minutes.
We'll beat Swindon 3-1 today.
Oh, well, and there you go. I got England to win 2-1 at 5-1, says Ian. Wow, interesting. Nice one. We just want to see a good performance in the final, Mason.
No shit, do.
I think the last time we played Spain was a few years ago.
And then we beat Scotland.
I think we played Spain in a friendly quite a few years ago. I think we won 3-2. I think that's the last time we played them. I can't remember if we the last time we faced them in a major tournament. I know we did in Euro 96 and we knocked them out on penalties.
I can't remember. If
England win the Euros, when is our first pre-season game? We've got Hull coming up. And then we fly out to Japan. And then after that, we've got the Cellar Cup. So Hull is there. Hull is 2 weeks today. If England win the Euros, do you think it's a deserved win compared to the other teams? It's not going to be really, because we haven't been good in this tournament. The only game we've showed up was Holland, Netherlands, pretty much. The other games we've been really, really dire. Do you think our game plan is to bore the other team into giving up playing football? We'll see. But we've got to be careful because we know what Spain are capable of. Look at the teams they've beaten this tournament. They've won every game so far. Mason needs a T-shirt like rail replacement buses that says I'm a trained chooch.
Bloody hell.
Newcastle beat Swindon 7-1 30 years ago. This is it. Who's the referee? Oh, I'm not sure who it is. I'll have checked who it is. Finals are always flat. Spain won't play like they have been, and we have our fairy godmother. We have a chance. Not Mason Lewis. I've had a start, Tom. Oh, dear, Tom.
It's a French one called Lexia, whatever it's called.
All right. I think the quality of the top teams now compared to 2010 is so poor is why England look good. Yeah, could well possibly. 2010 we had a dire World Cup, and then that was terrible to watch that one. It really, really was. Right then, so we're going to pick our two lineups, what we think Southgate is going to go with tomorrow. Mason, take it away. With you, what you think is the lineup going to be for tomorrow?
Pickford and goal. I'm not sure. It's basically going to be the same team, to be honest, with the way Southgate is over then.
So Pickford,
Watkins up top.
So you're going with Pickford, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Mark
Actually, come back. Actually, I'm going to change it. I want to put Mackham goal, Walker, Gay, Stones, and Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw's going to come in this one time, do you think?
Left mid. It's going to be Foden, so now it will be. Bellingham, Rice, and Mino, right mid. Palmer and Watkins up top.
Palmer's going to start, do you think?
Aye.
Even though we don't look good, we just get foreign tournaments. Yeah, all French officials for the pitch, I believe. Oh, well, then Mason needs it. You mean Lewis? Do you mean Mick? Is Lewis spot in the day? I'm old enough to remember when England barely never got up the group stages and sometimes never even qualified. I remember we didn't qualify for Euro 2008 under McLaren, and we didn't even get out the groups in the 2014 World Cup. And we got knocked out by Iceland, and there was the first knockout round in Euro 2016. If England win the Euros, then Bellingham is a strong favourite to win the Ballon d'Or, says Coffee. Okay, interesting. This is what Wacky's team thinks it's going to be. He's gone for Pickford, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Mark Gay, Luke Shaw, Kobe Mainoo, Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, and Harry Kane. So that is what Wacky thinks the team is going to be. Remember to get yours down in the chat as well, and let us know what you think that the start lineup is going to be for tomorrow. Right then, so this is what I think it's going to be for tomorrow. So in goal, Jordan Pickford. At right back, Kyle Walker. Two centre-backs in John Stones and Mark Gay. Left back, I think Shaw will play this game, actually. I think Shaw is going to come in for this game. I think he will do this time. The two CDMs, Declan Rice and Kobe Mainoo. In the number 10, Jude Bellingham. On the right, Bukayo Saka. On the left's going to be Phil Foden, and I'm afraid Harry Kane's going to be keeping his place by the looks of it. That's what I think it's going to be. So it's exactly the team that Wacky's put in the live chat, which I believe it's probably well going to be the same. If we see some other players getting a chance, either starting or coming off the bench, fair enough. I just want to see Anthony Gordon given a chance. We've got one game left. It is the final. Give him an opportunity, even if it's in the second half. It's all I would like to see. And if Kane is having a poor game and he needs to be taken off, needs to be taken off, he gets taken off. Why? Well, while I wouldn't want to watch Southgate's football over a season, we have to admit it has worked. Well, we've snuck a way through somehow, even though it's not been great, but we have managed to sneak through. But you can't say England as well have been one of the poorest. In the tournament, I don't think France looked good. France didn't look really good in this tournament at all. They barely scored from open play, apart from the Spain game. That was it. There's not been a lot of top scorers in this tournament as well. We've had a lot of own goals scored as well. So, yeah. Southgate won't risk playing going in the final. We'll wait and see. If he gets a chance, that would be good. This is Julie's team. Pickford, Walker, Stones, Gay, Shaw, Rice, Mainoo, Bellingham, Saka, Foden, Kane. Palmer, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Tony to get minutes, says Julie and Tristan. We've been lucky. Yes, we have, Clark. Yes, we have been lucky at all. It's worked out, but only just better sight would have buried us when we go 10 behind the ball. That's it. It's just we haven't met a lot of the top teams in this tournament. Netherlands, I wouldn't say they've been the top team in this tournament at all. But look how close we were going out against Slovakia. Technically, with just about over a minute of the game to go in extra time. So there hasn't been that many top teams. Germany started well, but died off. They went out. Okay, lads, that's the after National. Good night. God bless. Come on, England. It's hobbling home. It's limping home. It's crawling. Football's coming. Yeah, no problem. Take care, Ant. No, for see you again soon. They haven't though. France never even scored a goal from open play. You forgot Southgate's all-time favourite Gallagher as well. If he does get minutes. The only way England win is if the Spanish players eat some of the food from Friday's live show on the day of the final. Yep. Oh, yes, how could I forget him, which is Holland's wannabe style. Yep, he looks a bit thingy with that ponytail, to be fair. Like, I'm not a huge... I don't rate Gallagher much, to be fair. Like, I really, really don't, so...
Nice.
But Kobe Mainoo's done very well since coming into the side, you've got to admit. Bukayo Saka's been one of the shining lights in this tournament as well. He did very well in the last game. Of course, he did very well in the Switzerland game as well. First game, he did very well as well. Of course, setting up Bellingham. So I think Saka's definitely been he's definitely been one of the bright spots in this tournament for me. Really, really has. I mean, if we had come up against one of the better teams like Germany, France, being a group stage or last 16, yeah, it would have been easy. If we Cucurella's hairstyle is the most distracting, says Coffee. Yeah, he does get a lot of use for that. A lot of stick for that. So far, the poll that's going on has had 21 votes. You've still got time to get your votes in, if you would like to. And again, it's is it coming home tomorrow? What do you think of Kane being favourite to win Spurs personality after his performances? It's not being deserved. Who plays right back for Spain, says Wacky. It is
that one who plays for Real Madrid, didn't he? Scored in the Champions League final. Carvajal.
Yeah, well. Who did you say there?
Danny Carvajal.
Carvajal, yes. But he missed the last game because he got sent off, I believe.
He did.
He did, so that's why he didn't play in that game. But I'm just looking at Spain's team. There's some really, really good players in there.
There it was. There it is.
Yes, that's my point, though. The Avon France were awful. What personality. I'm just looking at Spain. You look at some of their substitutes as well. Ferran Torres on the bench as well. Has he made an appearance in Has he made an appearance? Has he made an appearance in this tournament? I'm not sure. I couldn't remember off the top of my head if he has or not.
Oh, I forgot to put the bastard in me thingy.
If Man City play for Man City, yeah. Yeah, Man City.
It just shows you I've totally mine's totally blank where I've been out this afternoon.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. You've been to watch Sunderland get beaten off a National League team.
Yes, I did. He's the thing. The back was a sheet.
We were playing twice a day, weren't they? Unless it was another team that was playing Shields.
What the Markham's done today, they split half the squad. Half the squad went to Shields, half the squad went to Gated. So the shade basically, I can't say shade because they had the likes of Jack Clark playing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say shade. But they had to go 9 at centre back again against Gated.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Luke O'Neill isn't a centre back because then they get to number 9 who's pacey as hell. Luke O'Neill couldn't get him.
I've just looked at Cloggy's come. God, yes, you can see a bit of a see. He does look a bit like Phil Fawn. He does. He does look a bit of a one of our new academy under 18 players. He looks definitely a bit of a Phil Foden. He really does look like him a bit, to be fair. So, Spain are going to play some sensational football tomorrow. England need to put in a massive performance, and they certainly do. Fair point, Ian. Those sides always seem to be up their game against us, or we just don't perform. Let's see if we really look fragile at the back. And in mid against Spain tomorrow, we'll just wait and see what happens tomorrow. Lewis Smiley's car looks awesome. I haven't seen it yet, but again, the players were back in training again today, I believe. Including, I think they were doing, there was a lot of work being done in the gym today as well, from what I looked at. So, Penny Wilson was a training as well. Of course, Tonali was there, Wilson, Lloyd Kelly, Longstaff, they were doing some out on the pitch as well. Nick Pope, of course, Byrne, and Penny Ashby was there as well. Joe Linton, of course. I keep forgetting the new goalkeeper we signed, the Greek person from Greece. Harvey Barnes, Jacob Murphy as well. So, it was the previous day they were doing some work in the gym as well, actually. It was 2 days ago, including Jamal Lascelles was there as well. I hope you're well, Robert. Was there many at the match, Mason? How many Mackhams were there?
1,000-ish of Mackhams. I've just seen it as well.
Were they on the other side? Were they on the other side?
Aye. Mm-hmm. You know James Montgomery?
Yeah.
He's just announced he's retiring. I'm fucking gutted. Honestly, I'm genuinely gutted now. Like,
what has he got? Coffee? Oh, it's a Mercedes Cooper SUV or something. Oh, nice. Kevin Shinfield for sports personality for me, or Alexander Usyk? Mason?
Isak.
No, it's not Isak. You had a night. You had a thingy there.
Usyk.
Peter, apparently rumours we are close to signing a centre-back from AC Milan. Well, there's talks. There's been a lot of talk going on. Nothing officially yet. Malik, is it Tio you pronounce his surname?
Malik Tyak, I think.
Tio. Well, we'll wait and see. There's some report on that, but nothing officially from Sky or some of the reliable sources just yet. But we'll wait and see. But he's a player I would definitely have as well. 22 years of age as well. Centre back, can play as a right back or a CDM as well. Right footed as well, so we could do with another right footed defender as well. Because we could do with a player that you're worried about signings yet? Nope, still early in the transfer window to go. We've still got a long way to go in this window, and something will be getting done on the back in the background. It wouldn't surprise me if there is as well. Plus, there'll be talk. Plus, of course, with Amanda and Mirdad leaving as well, there'll be also work on who's now going to take majority running of the club now, which could be Darren Eales by the looks of it. So they're having to go through that as well. So we've still got a long way to go in this window because, which again, either there'll be stuff going on in the background, but there's also be other things that need to be taken care of since Amanda and Mirdad are no longer going to be here anymore. Sorry for my phone. Didn't want to spell Sinfield for some reason. Not fair, wacky. Mercedes-Benz GLE Cooper starts from 91k and goes up to 130k. Wow. I am definitely not a Sunderland fan.
He's not a Forest fan like Gallant.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not a Forest fan. Oh, yes, I got 2 coffee, lols. Oh, well done. Oh, and a nice onion. So we'll keep the poll up again. There's votes still coming in. It's gone up to 24 votes now. Keep getting your votes in if you haven't already done so. And again, let us know if yes or no, is it coming home?
Apparently, Julian Alvarez is rejecting a new contract in Man City.
I've heard he wants out, apparently. I hope Gordon signs a new contract to stop Liverpool trying to get
him. Can we
him.
not get him?
Where does he fit, though? That's the thing. Because I think he's mostly a number 10 kind of player.
That's what I was going to say, number 10.
Well, Gateshead playing the filth today. I thought it was tomorrow. What was the score? And Gateshead won 2-1.
Yep.
That's awesome. So, final tomorrow. Let's do this. We bring it home. Brilliant. If we don't, it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen with Southgate if he doesn't win. Well, I've said if he wins, this should be his last tournament, full stop. If we do not win this tournament, he's definitely got to be relieved his duties as England manager. Been in the job too long now. The football isn't great to watch. Unfortunately, it'd be great to see a change. And then a new manager can come in and hopefully get the best out of these players as well. And just play some really entertaining football because we just have not seen that in this tournament. Still. Peter and Jason, I know you've probably done starting lineup, but it's your starting 11. Yes, we've done our. You mean Mason? We've already done our starting 11. You'll have to go back on the rewatch about half an hour within the show. So yeah, we've done our lineups. We just think there might be one change. Well, I've said there might be one change, and that's I think that show's going to come in for Trippier this time. William Kane says never. Yep, they did win. So, yep, Sunderland did lose to the Heat. Did you see that meme video of that one fan who goes on his balcony and changes the flag of the team he's supporting, which is England's opponent? Nah, I've not seen that, actually. Is Kane injured? Nah, he's going to be fine for tomorrow. He's definitely going to play tomorrow. He's going to start. You just know he is going to start, even though he should be taken out the side. But we just know he's going to start, definitely. He is definitely going to start tomorrow. Nope, he's definitely not injured. But he's got to be really on this game. I don't want to see this dropping back and be all the way right, just so far back. He doesn't need to go back that far at all. Are you going to the Gateshead versus Middlesbrough game?
I probably will be. Now what it is, it's the prices are starting to piss people off, like because they're charging like 20 quid for a pre-season game, but that's how much it costs them back in the day, and that's pretty much driving people's nuts insane. Especially my missus. She doesn't like come because of me, mate. But yeah, some of the prices are going insane at the moment.
I back came for the gold boots to leave them on. Fair enough.
And some of the diehard Gateshead fans aren't happy with the prices as well.
Where's everyone going to watch? I'm just watching at home. I think, yeah, same here, because after the game, we'll have the fan reaction show where it's your chance to come and have your say on the game. Let's hopefully it's smiling faces if we that we've won it, or it's time for Southgate to pack his bags.
I am going out for the football tomorrow.
Southgate, don't wait until we are having to chase game to make more attacking subs. I'll leave it to the 80th minute. If we're chasing the game, it's going to be hard because this is Spain we're talking. Town going to be buzzing and bouncing tomorrow night if we win. Absolutely, it will be. Will Spain target England's left-back position? Depends who plays there. All depends who plays there, Coffee. which I think it showed me coming for this game. I really do.
And for the entertainment in Newcastle tomorrow, if Gateshead win, it'll be none other than Paul Gallant, who'll kindly come up from Nottingham in the car what he didn't get, and he'll do the half-time full-time entertainment with his guitar.
Apparently, Tom's stopped going to the Heat because of the prices. Oh, well, fair enough. I like to get back to Gateshead and see them again one time.
I like going, but I think the prices are starting to piss a lot of people off.
Well, in a way, sometimes National League clubs, non-league clubs need the money, though. That's the thing to keep them going. But I know some people are going to be put off by them, but I know those clubs do need the money as well. I hear that Southgate will be staying till next World Cup. I really hope he doesn't. I want to see a change of manager, just play some really good, entertaining football. I think they will target the right back position. Walker's been caught out too far a couple of times this tournament. He has. So he is going to have to be very on his game tomorrow as well. But it is a big game. It really, really is a big game. But let's get it done tomorrow. And just hopefully take this trophy home. Still got that poll up going, guys. We're going to get with score predictions in just a few moments. And let us know, and we'll let you know what the outcome will be as soon as we get our score predictions in. So that's when we'll close the poll. I think Saka will shine tomorrow to make up for the previous final heartbreak. Yeah, he's been the real shining armour. Of course, he looked at his penalty against Switzerland as well, which took us through on the shootout as well. He's been really, really good. And that's how he plays for Arsenal as well. So any news about the Heat moving grounds? I haven't heard anything at all.
From what I've heard, they are seeing. Aye. And I think by the looks of it, one of the gates up there agent is fucking Gordon Armstrong as well, the ex-Mackham.
Well.
Because Gordon Armstrong was there the day.
Yeah, all right.
With Gary Bennett.
Yeah, they do need the money, but ultimately I go along to watch a game of football, go for Gates, but ultimately I don't support them. So prices starting to get a bit too much in that respect. That's fair enough, Tom.
But the fact is, I went to Hebburn on Tuesday to watch Gates. They were given their prices for Hebburn. They were like a £5 and Hebburn not 2 leagues below.
Yeah.
Blythe are doing the same, but they're charging £8. It's the same.
They probably have dropped their prices because they've been relegated as well.
And the fact is as well, Shields offered the same amount of money for the day when they played the Mackhams. So I don't know if it might be a Mackham thing or a different. But now both clubs have been struggling for the money, but I do not have that.
Yeah, they have.
The fact is, Gates. Well, when I go and watch Gates, it's usually like a tenner for me, but it was 20 quid the day. I thought, fucking hell. But the fact is, I like going much Shields and Gates, but the prices are starting to piss me off a bit.
That's fair enough. I just hope Watkins comes on to score the winner again. It'd be great if he does, or we just get a goal from anybody that wins us the game. They will effectively have 2 extra players free at centre-back position with Kane playing nowhere near the last man. Yeah. Is it Southgate's instruction that Kane is out of position a lot of the time? It could be, it could be, to be honest. Getting more into watching the women's game anyway. Yeah, I can't wait to see the women again next season. I'm going to try and get myself to a lot more as well, to be honest. I would like to back the lasses for their new season because they're in the Championship and just 1 league away from the Super League.
I don't know how they got fucking Demi Stokes. I don't know how they got Demi Stokes. Bloody hell.
But yeah, Newcastle women just 1 promotion away again from to the women's Super League. But yeah, hopefully I'm to get myself there to again. I'm definitely going to the game in the Cellar Cup when they come up to St James's Park then. So I'll be seeing them then as well. So cannot wait. Definitely cannot wait at all. It's a big coup, yes. Absolutely it is. So it's it's going to give me some.
I seen. We weren't going to pay 4 million for frigging him. Fortunately.
Oh well. Okay then, here we go with this score prediction time. Go on, Mason. Are we winning it and taking it home?
Another 2-1.
Another 2-1, and your goal scorers?
Bellingham. Just because I seen his mum and dad today. And Watkins again, and for the Spanish. Hoslu.
Hoslu, okay. So how many? So Bellingham.
No, actually, Bellingham Watkins in for Spain. Yamal.
Fair enough. Right then. So mine now. I know I backed England a lot to get beaten this tournament, or to not win a game. But I said they'll beat Holland. I didn't get the right score, but they did beat Holland. Do you know what? I'm going to take a 2-1 win as well. Bellingham and Saka, I'm going to say for the goals. For Spain, I'm going to go with Nico Williams to score for them. So 2-1 England is what I'm going to go with, and I'm going to say we are going to bring it home. I'm going to have the confidence. Southgate said, Harry, I want you on last man, but Kane's so dense he plays off your last man behind Stones between Pickford. He's thinking riding at Newbury tomorrow. Well then, it is time to end the poll now. So here we go. This is the poll, so we are ending it now. Right, this poll's had 27 votes. Yes, 27 votes we've had in. Right then, it's very close as well, I can tell you that. Good lad, says Ian. Right then, this is what it is. Here we go. Right. 48% of the vote have said, no, it's not coming home. 51% of the vote have said, yes, it's going to come home. So there's a lot of optimism in there as well. But there's still some people in there as well still thinking we'll come up short again like we did in the previous Euros. We'll wait and see what happens. If we get it, bring it home, that would be absolutely fantastic as well. So, yeah, the vote was a very close one. 27 votes, thank you so much, that participated in the poll tonight. Well then, 51%, 40%, where's that 1%? Right, exactly. God knows. So, right then, so now we are going to start to wrap up the show. So, yes, we will be back tomorrow with the live fan reaction show. But if you want to watch the game, turn the commentary off and tune into TDR for the match day lives. But yes, we'll have the fan reaction. We normally will have it about 10:15, but it will start later, of course, if the game does go into extra time and also penalties as well. So that's what we got coming up on tomorrow. Let's hope we've got some happy faces, or we'll see if we've got some doom and gloom faces. We'll wait and see. It's all down to tomorrow to get this job done and to bring Euro 2024 home. If England win, they should rename the stadium to the Southgate Arena. They'll never rename Wembley at all. YouTube always pinches a percent. Oh, well, then there you are. Poll is close. There you are. Julie's just said it. See you later. Take care as well, Tom. Right then, so big thanks to everyone that's tuned in for tonight. Really, really appreciate it with your comments and that you've come up with tonight. Some very, very interesting ones as well. Mods, thank you so much again, as always. As well. By Peter Mason and all. Great show, Peter Mason. Cheers, Ian. Take care, all. Mason on the Vic stick, hay fever, congestion, or try to stay awake. Goodbye, everyone. Take care as well, Junior. No, well, he's just said it. There you are. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight, give us the thumbs up. Please, it's so important that we do get those likes so people can find us in those search results on YouTube. So do smash those likes because it's really, really important to us. Please, of course, if you're brand new at the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, smash that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow, of course. And we are on our way to 2,200 subscribers. We're nearly there. We're all nearly there to getting there, pretty much. So do help us get there as soon as we can, please. Your support is always appreciated. So it is free to do so as well. And of course, it does help make this channel grow as well. So please do smash that subscribe button to help keep this channel growing and to get us to 2,200 subscribers as soon as possible. And the bell notification, it does let you know whenever we are live or when there's a pre-recorded video taking place on the day as well. That notifies you what comes up on the channel week in, week out. So do hit that bell notification so you won't miss anything that comes on this channel, whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video. And again, if you'd like to give a donation, feel free to do so. And if you want to become a member, it is 99p a month. Hit the join button to become a member. And of course, you'd be put into a prize draw we do on the channel as well. So just run through the last few comments. See us all. Come on, England, says Ian. Yeah, absolutely. Take care. All well done, mods. Cheers, Wacky. Good show, guys. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Hopefully, yes, hopefully you will do. And Julie with the flags out and the footballs. Come on, England. That's it. All down to the lads to get the job done tomorrow. Not going to be easy, but let's do this. Let's do it. And let's bring Euro 2024 home and get ourselves a trophy that we haven't, and because we haven't won anything for such a very, very long time. So there you go. Anyway, guys, until tomorrow night for the live fan reaction show, get yourselves on, or if you want to just take part in the live comments, that's completely fine. It's entirely up to you. So until then, guys, we'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Good night. Let's do this, England. Let's hopefully they can do it. See you later, guys. Enjoy your Saturday and your weekend as well. And we'll see you all tomorrow night. Take care, everyone. See you later.
See you.